Hello there, wonderful people. Today we're embarking on a fascinating journey exploring the majestic creatures of the deep blue, the whales. These fully aquatic marvels, part of the order Cetatodactyla, have a lineage that dates back around 54 million years. With their origins rooted in land-living mammals, they've evolved to become the captivating creatures we know today. Divided into two groups, the toothed whales with their conical teeth and the baleen whales, toothless and equipped with plates of baleen to filter food, they each have their unique characteristics. As we delve deeper into the world of whales, we'll unravel intriguing facts, their history, their significance, and the challenges they face. If you enjoy our journey today, do consider subscribing and sharing this video to spread the wonders of these magnificent beings. So buckle up, dear friends, as we plunge into the depths to unravel the mysteries of these magnificent beings. Our story begins around 50 million years ago, when the ancestors of whales ventured from land to sea. Picture this, a group of small four-legged creatures, not much larger than a modern-day dog. These land-dwelling mammals, known as Pachycetus, were the first step in the evolutionary journey that led to today's whales. Over millions of years, these terrestrial creatures underwent a series of remarkable transformations to adapt to life in the water. Their limbs evolved into flippers, their tails morphed into powerful flukes for propulsion, and their bodies streamlined for efficient swimming. They developed blowholes on top of their heads for easy breathing, and their skin thickened into a layer of insulating blubber to protect against the cold ocean depths. But whales didn't evolve in isolation. They have a surprising closest living relative, the hippopotamus. It's hard to imagine these two vastly different creatures sharing a common ancestor, but genetic studies confirm this astonishing fact. About 54 million years ago, the evolutionary paths of whales and hippos diverged. The ancestors of hippos stayed on land, while the ancestors of whales ventured into the sea. This divergence marked a pivotal point in the history of whales. It was the birth of the order Cetatodactyla, marking the beginning of the evolutionary split between the two families of whales we see today, the baleen and the toothed whales. The baleen whales developed plates of baleen to filter food from the water, while toothed whales evolved conical teeth to catch fish and squid. And thus, the stage was set for the rise of the whales, the lords of the ocean. In the world of whales, there are two main families, baleen whales and toothed whales. As different as night and day, these two groups of whales have each adapted in extraordinary ways to thrive in the vast oceanic playground they call home. Let's start with the baleen whales. These gentle giants are the filter feeders of the sea, equipped with plates of baleen instead of teeth. Picture a giant comb, if you will, that they use to sieve tiny creatures like krill and small fish from the water. Humpback whales, blue whales, and right whales are all members of this family. Baleen whales are known for their size. The blue whale, the largest animal ever to have lived, can reach lengths of over 100 feet. Yet despite their massive size, they feed on some of the tiniest creatures in the ocean. On the other hand, we have the toothed whales, aptly named for their conical teeth used for hunting fish and squid. These whales are more than just hunters, they are the ocean's skilled predators. Dolphins, porpoises, and the mighty orcas, also known as killer whales, all belong to this family. Unlike their baleen cousins, toothed whales are usually smaller but are faster and more agile, making them efficient hunters. Both families, despite their differences, share some common characteristics. They are warm-blooded, breathe air through blowholes on top of their heads, and have a layer of blubber under their skin for insulation. They also have their own unique ways of communicating, using a variety of vocalizations from clicks to songs echoing through the ocean depths. These two families of whales represent an incredible diversity of life and adaptation. Each has evolved over millions of years to perfect their own strategies for survival, from the gentle filter-feeding baleen whales to the agile and skillful toothed whales. Indeed, the diversity within the whale family is as vast as the oceans they inhabit. Now, let's delve into the significant role whales play in our ecosystem. These magnificent creatures are more than just the largest animals on Earth. They are the giants of our ecosystem, playing a role that can only be described as monumental. Whales are the custodians of the seas, contributing to the health and richness of marine habitats in a variety of ways. One of the most fascinating ways they do this is through what scientists call whale pump. This is a process where whales feed in the deep ocean and release nutrients near the surface when they excrete. Their excreta is rich in iron and nitrogen, key elements that stimulate the growth of phytoplankton, microscopic plants that serve as the base of the marine food web. But the role of whales doesn't end there. Phytoplankton also plays a significant part in regulating our planet's climate. These tiny plants absorb carbon dioxide from the atmosphere for photosynthesis, effectively trapping this greenhouse gas. In fact, scientists estimate that phytoplankton absorbs almost as much CO2 each year as all the trees and plants on land combined. By stimulating the growth of phytoplankton, whales indirectly help in the fight against climate change. Moreover, when whales die, their enormous bodies sink to the ocean floor, taking enormous amounts of carbon with them. This process, known as whale fall, provides food for deep-sea organisms and further sequesters carbon, preventing it from re-entering the atmosphere. In addition, whales help to maintain fish populations by regulating their prey's numbers and promoting a healthier genetic diversity. This in turn supports commercial fisheries, contributing to our food supply and the global economy. In essence, whales are the gardeners of the ocean, the overseers of marine life, and the silent warriors in the fight against climate change. Their contribution to our planet goes beyond their majestic presence in our oceans. The survival of these oceanic titans is crucial for the balance of our planet. However, these magnificent creatures are not without their threats. Our oceans, their home, have become a dangerous place for whales due to human activities. Historically, whales faced the threat of hunting. For centuries, they were hunted for their oil, meat, and baleen. Whaling was so rampant that it pushed some species to the brink of extinction. Thanks to global conservation efforts, commercial whaling has been largely curtailed, but illegal hunting and some forms of legal whaling still pose a threat to these gentle giants. Another significant threat is pollution. Our oceans are littered with plastics, chemicals, and other waste, turning the once pristine waters into a toxic soup. Whales, as filter feeders, ingest this pollution along with their food, which can lead to serious health issues and even death. Noise pollution from ship traffic and underwater construction also disrupts their communication and navigation, causing stress and disorientation. Bycatch, or the accidental capture in fishing gear, is another major hazard. Whales can become entangled in fishing nets and lines, which can cause severe injuries and often leads to a slow and painful death. Despite regulations to protect them, many whales still fall victim to this unfortunate circumstance. Climate change is another emerging threat. As the oceans warm, the whales' food sources are changing and their traditional migration routes may be disrupted. The Arctic, a crucial habitat for many species, is losing its ice at an alarming rate, further threatening their survival. These threats are daunting but not insurmountable. With concerted global efforts, we can mitigate these risks and protect these majestic creatures. After all, they are not just part of our ecosystem, but also a part of our shared heritage. They enchant us with their songs, inspire us with their size and intelligence, and remind us of the wonders of the natural world. It's our responsibility to ensure that the songs of the whales continue to echo through the oceans. As we surface from the depths of the ocean, we carry with us a newfound appreciation for these marine giants. We've journeyed through their evolution, from land-dwelling ancestors to the aquatic marvels they are today. We've seen the two diverse families of whales, the baleen, graceful filter feeders, and the toothed, skilled hunters of the deep. We've acknowledged their critical role as giants of the ecosystem, influencing everything from the health of our oceans to the air we breathe. Yet we've also touched upon the challenges they face, from the threats of bycatch to the harmful impact of marine pollution. It's clear that these creatures, rich in history and significance, need our attention and protection. Their existence is a testament to the planet's past and an indicator of its future. Their songs echo across the oceans, a reminder of their presence and our shared home. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and remember, we share this world with many incredible creatures like the majestic whales.